Welcome to Booktok, which is a platform where authors can share their content and books with their readers and audience online. In this episode of Booktok, we'll be reading from chapter 6 of the 10 Rules to Succeed Like a Marine book that I wrote. That came out in November of 2022. And here we go. Chapter 6, the 5th rule to succeed like a Marine. Know your destination. The 5th rule of success to succeed like a Marine is to know your destination. What does this mean? To know your destination means to know exactly where you're going. Everyone knows that even the best snipers cannot repeatedly hit a target that they cannot see. They might get lucky occasionally, especially if they possess an inordinate amount of skill and put a round on target just by guessing. We call that Kentucky windage. But we don't want to be guessing when it comes to our lives, and neither do snipers for that matter. At least not any more than they have to. A road map. Imagine you must go from Los Angeles, California to New York City, New York. Do you think you could do it without a map or a GPS? It could be done, obviously, but you'd have to be asking people and would probably end up going the wrong way much more often than you'd wish to. This is the importance of having a map. A map keeps you on target toward your destination. You have checkpoints and rest points, preferably predetermined along the way. This means you should also plan on reaching certain milestones, as we've talked about in the 2nd rule to succeed like a Marine, which is measuring momentum. When you have certain predetermined checkpoints en route to your destination, it gives you a sense of momentum and accomplishment. This allows you to keep on going even when it feels like the daily disciplines are becoming boring and mundane. Being able to visibly see the progress does something for the soul. It instills in one hope and strengthens your faith. A map also provides much more information like water sources, buildings, structures, and terrain features to provide the operational advantage, locations of known enemy combatants or areas of operation, etc. A map can depict the elevation and topography of a certain region, greatly assisting you in recognizing landmarks so that you can be sure you're on track to where you're supposed to be headed. Water features and other important terrain features can help to let you know that you're on the right track. I do want to remind you, though, that when I talk about a destination here, I'm talking about an end goal. A fine example would be to become an international best-selling author. Another example would be to make your first $100,000 in a 12-month period if you're more financially driven. Ultimately, we must remember that success itself is a journey, not a destination. So once you achieve a goal or hit your destination, then it's time to set a new goal and continue in your progression of this thing called life, depending on your own unique and individual situation, obviously. Next, let us talk about alternate routes and anticipating inevitable roadblocks. I really like that because it's hard to get somewhere without a map, especially if the area is complex and you don't know the area, you're not familiar with it. Much like that is our goals and our dreams in life. Like, we've probably not traveled that road already, or we wouldn't have that as a goal. So it's uncharted territory, and it helps to have any kind of advantage you can to get through that successfully. With that, I hope you all enjoyed, and if you want to buy my book, go on to Amazon and just type in the search bar 10 Rules to Succeed Like a Marine, or you can IM me and I can send you the link or send you a signed personal paperback copy for $15. Thank you. God bless.